Hello everybody, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I wanted to make a really quick video before I go upstairs. I just fed my baby girl and I put my son to sleep. I got somebody watching my girl really fast and then I gotta go run upstairs. I want to talk about Hims. If you guys have been following my channel for quite a while, I've been talking about Hims, like literally shouting Hims from the freaking rooftop, but for some reason people still don't want to listen to me about Hims. Not that I'm giving any advice for you to listen to, nor am I qualified to give any advice, but I am giving my own personal plays. You see, Hims is currently trading just south of $9 a share, and at one point over the last 52 weeks, it even hit $12.54. Hims has now retreated. I've been talking about Hims since it was low $3, and a lot of people have made a lot of money, including myself, when it comes to Hims. But you see, as the tech sector started going up, although Hims was one of, if not the best performing stocks of 2022, I warned my subscribers when Hims was like $11 and change, hey, Hims is probably going to retreat, and I'm going to be looking for an entry to get into Hims at around the $8 range, low $8 ranges. So I'm not quite there yet, but if Hims keeps going down and goes down about another dollar, which is around another 10 or 15% from where we are right now, then I will be adding to my position. However, I already have Hims in my portfolio and a lot of it. If you guys are unfamiliar with what Hims is, it's a telehealth play. Now, one might say, well, Adam, why would I need Hims when I could do Teladoc? And I'll tell you this, Teladoc is growing 11% per year, and it has a price to sales ratio of 1.5. Now, Hims has a price to sales ratio of 3.0, which means you're paying a double premium when it comes to Hims. However, Hims is growing at 88% per year and growing essentially 8 times faster than Teladoc. So if you do the entire math of price to sales ratio, including growth factor, Hims is a much, much better deal than Teladoc. You're actually getting a 3 times better value than Teladoc. That's my own personal opinion. And Hims actually does more telehealth consultations than Teladoc by a country mile. You see, Hims actually pushes products. It sells drugs, not narcotic drugs, but drugs and medicines, so on and so forth. And they give you these telehealth consultations online really, really fast. They text you, you do a survey, 3 minutes later, you can get whatever you want. Hims pushes products that people don't necessarily want to talk to their healthcare providers. They don't want to talk to their friends or family. They might be embarrassed. Hims has men's and Hims have women. For men, they talk about skincare, hair care, and erectile dysfunction. For women, they have similar lines. I'm going to give you a quick article and an example of what I mean by Hims takes the taboo and makes it sexy. And maybe you guys are going to understand why Hims has 1.2 million subscribers, and that I mentioned that they have an over 90% stickiness rate, which means 9 out of 10 people that uses the product of Hims once becomes a subscriber. And Hims manages to extract $55 on average per customer, which is up from $52 per customer just a year ago. This article just came out on Business Wire. It says hard mints are now available nationwide. So these hard mints right here is their version of Viagra. So for the longest time, Hims had Viagra, like the general Viagra, how you remember it, those little blue pills. Well, they come out with something called hard mints. Now, you might not think this is an innovation, but this for sure is an innovation because now taking Viagra is kind of cool. As you're having an alcoholic beverage, you just pull out one of these pills and you could take it. By the way, about beverages, if you guys want to buy me a cup of coffee, I have channel membership down below. I'm going to leave a link. It's $3 a month. YouTube takes $1 and I keep $2. I appreciate your support. If you don't want to support me, that's okay. I have a link to my Twitter down below. Please follow me on Twitter. So they come out with these hard mints and they keep expanding on their product line. Now, these hard mints were only available in certain parts of the United States. Now they are available nationwide and they're coming to UK in June. It's very important to understand that Hims is only in the United States and the UK, with about almost 100% of their business is on the internet, which means they can expand easily into other jurisdictions. And there are many other countries in the world besides for the US and UK and extremely lucrative markets. This is the growth factor. This is the long-term growth projections and availabilities of Hims. This is why I absolutely love this company. The article reads, San Francisco Hims & Her, the leading health and wellness platform, announced today that hard mints by Hims are now available for people across the United States, and Hims anticipates that it will also be available in the United Kingdom in June. And I quote, "We are excited to expand access to hard mints by Hims across the United States and the United Kingdom," said Dr. Pat Carroll, Hims & Hers Chief Medical Officer. And I quote, "At Hims & Hers, we are continuously striving to develop innovative solutions," pay attention, this is very fucking important, "that make it easy for people to prioritize health. With hard mints now available across the US and the UK, we hope more men will feel empowered to take control of their health through a trusted and beloved brand. With the expansion, we hope to provide an easier way for men to incorporate wellness into their life." And down below, some statistics. Hims receives positive customer feedback following the limited US launch earlier this year. In a survey with 649 customers, 81% say that the hard mints is an innovative approach to sexual performance treatment. 75% said they would recommend hard mints to someone experiencing sexual performance concerns. 9 out of 10 don't intend to go back to try traditional erectile dysfunction treatments, and 72% agree that hard mints feel personalized to their needs. As per the CEO, Andrew Dunham, personalization is the future of modern healthcare. We will continue to provide innovative solutions to our 1.2 million subscribers. This is what I'm trying to say. Hims is absolutely cool, but they're almost like the boring company that nobody wants to invest in, and it absolutely boggles my mind. In a moment, I'm going to show you some more numbers and some more statistics, and I just want to tell you something else. Hims is not even in weight management, right? So for fat people, obese people, people trying to deal with, having excess weight, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anybody. I'm just stating the facts. Hims is going to get into the weight loss management as well. So that's another complete product. That's another complete line. And Hims has a bomb-ass C-suite consultants, C-suite management like executives, and a consultant board. And everybody on the board has a specific specialty when it comes to medicine, and they keep expanding products into that specific specialty. Now I wanted to go over the financials really fast. Now, all analysts have Hims as either a buy or a neutral. None of them have it as a sell. And just to be honest, Piper Sandler actually just reduced Hims from a $12 to $11, and they're stating that they are neutral. This literally just happened. However, there is no basis for this. There is literally no reason why they did this. No idea why they did this, because look at their financials. So this is Hims, okay? On the left-hand side is all of the dates of their earnings. 5/8, 2/27, 11/7, 8/8, 5/9, 2/22, so on and so forth. Estimated, reported, surprise, and surprise percentage. Surprise means if they beat or didn't, and surprise percentage is by the percentage that they beat. So on the last earnings, they actually beat by 16.67%. Now, this is the first earning in over a year that they beat and they didn't take off by double digits. The last earnings before this, they actually beat by 28%. The one before that, 18%. This earning right here on August 8th is the only earnings besides for the last one that they didn't absolutely take off because they came in at as expected. The earnings before that, they beat by 11%. Now they had a negative 10. So there was a surprise not beat by 10%. And then you can see 35% beat, 50% beat, 6%, and 80% beat. Now, this is the chart of Hims over the last year. I wanted to show you just a couple of things. Just a year ago, Hims was at $4. A year later, Hims is still at $8.90. However, at one point, Hims was over here at over $12. It closed the day just above $12. At one point, they were actually $12.54. The last time that they have their earnings, they did not take off, but they absolutely should have taken off. This is over the last 2 years. You can see that over here, right around May 9th, 2022, until now, they've been on an absolute tear. So one might ask, Adam, but what happened right here where they went from over $12 to $8.90? Why did this happen? To this, I'm going to say I can't actually give you an answer, except that they had a beautiful run up, but the run up was absolutely justified. As I said, the last earnings, they were guiding for like 70 something percent growth. They ended up growing by 88%. Last year, they grew by nearly 100%. They estimated that they were going to grow by 50% CAGR this year and next year. They raised it to 58% this year. By 2025, they will be bringing in $1.2 billion of revenue as a base case. And 2 earnings ago, they actually reached adjusted EBITDA positivity 1 year early. Hims is an absolute monster that has 1.2 million subscribers, adding over 100,000 subscribers every single quarter. Hims is doing everything that they're supposed to be doing. They are growing at a phenomenal rate with 80% gross margins. Now they started at 29%, then it went up to like 30 something, 50s, low 70s, high 70s, and now it's 80%. For every dollar that they invest in marketing and public relations, except for actual paid sponsors, they make their money back in 12 months. So you have a company that's growing at nearly 90% year over year, and you have a company that's over 80% gross margin. And this same exact company retreated from $12.54 to just sub $9, at the same time absolutely shellacking, smashing, destroying, and absolutely discombobulating earnings. And they raised guidance. And they beat the earnings of raised guidance the quarter before. What's my play here? I'm waiting for Hims to go back to $8. That's going to be a decrease of 10 to 15% from where it is right now. And then I will be adding to my position. But again, I've been riding Hims from $15 down to $3, riding it all the way up from $3 all the way up to around $10 or so. I was still buying. So I've been in Hims for quite a while. I actually use their hair products and it saved my hair. As thin as it is now, it actually freaking saved my hair. I am looking for Hims to keep adding more and more products and keep extending customer service to the client base by increasing the amount of dollars they can get from every single client and increasing the amount of clients that they have. It seems to be a winning formula. Not to mention, they have award-winning products. They are literally winning awards for their products, and they're innovating consistently for newer, cooler products. And the sky is the limit, you know? This telehealth market is freaking huge. But telehealth with a purpose. The telehealth is the ends to the mean. What's the mean? To push your products. Not to mention, they don't deal with narcotics, right? Like scheduled narcotics. So they are under the purview or under the radar of the DEA that is thinking about putting out a legislation or rules to make it illegal to make it harder to see telehealth professionals when you're dealing with like narcotic opiate type drugs. So this is just a win-win-win situation for Hims. I think this is an absolute monster company and nobody pays attention to it, and that's okay. I don't give a flying fizzle if you do or not. That's up to you. I just like to talk about Hims, and a lot of my subscribers are in Hims. So this video was for you guys. I didn't forget about you guys. I know I speak a lot about Palantir. I started speaking a lot about SoFi. I started talking about other companies, but I'm not going to be forgetting about Hims because I think this is an absolute smash of a company. Thank you and have a great day.